The year is 1945. World War II rages on. The Allies fight to defeat the Axis powers. In the Pacific, a tiny island becomes a focal point. This island is Iwo Jima. Iwo Jima was a volcanic island. It had a rough terrain. The island was strategically important. It was located halfway between Japan and the Mariana Islands. Iwo Jima had two airfields. These airfields were crucial for the Americans. They wanted to use them for long-range bombing raids on Japan. The island also served as a base for Japanese fighter planes. These planes intercepted American bombers. The Americans wanted to capture Iwo Jima. This would allow them to control the airspace over Japan. It would pave the way for an invasion of the Japanese mainland. The Japanese were determined to defend the island. They saw it as their last line of defense. The battle for Iwo Jima was a clash of titans. Leading the American forces was General Holland Smith. He was a seasoned commander known for his tenacity. On the Japanese side was General Tadamichi Kuribayashi. He was a brilliant strategist who knew the island's defenses well. Both commanders prepared their troops for a fierce battle. They knew the stakes were high. The outcome of the battle could decide the fate of the Pacific War. On February 19, 1945, the American invasion began. Thousands of Marines landed on the beaches of Iwo Jima. They faced heavy resistance from the Japanese defenders. The Japanese were well entrenched. They unleashed a torrent of artillery fire. The beaches were quickly transformed into a chaotic scene. Explosions rocked the air. Smoke and dust filled the sky. The Marines fought bravely, pushing forward under intense fire. Section 5. The flag on Mount Suribachi, a beacon of hope. One of the most iconic images of World War II came from Iwo Jima. It was the photograph of American Marines raising the American flag on top of Mount Suribachi. This volcanic peak was the highest point on the island. The raising of the flag was a significant moment. It boosted the morale of the American troops. It showed the world that the Americans were making progress. However, the battle was far from over. Section 6. Caves of Resistance. A grueling struggle. The Japanese defenders retreated into a network of tunnels and caves. These fortifications were difficult to attack. The Marines faced a new kind of warfare. They had to fight for every inch of ground. The fighting was brutal and relentless. Both sides suffered heavy casualties. The Marines used flamethrowers and grenades to clear out the Japanese positions. Section 7. The Price of Victory. The Battle of Iwo Jima lasted for 36 days. It was one of the bloodiest battles